Over 90% of people don't need a gym to build an incredible body. And it's not because gyms don't work. It's because they are solving a problem that most people don't even have. Imagine every gym disappeared tomorrow. Will getting stronger suddenly become impossible? History says otherwise. Long before commercial gyms existed, soldiers, warriors, and athletes built incredible strength using almost nothing but just their bodies. The crazy part, most military organizations still train this way today. But somewhere along the way, the fitness industry convinced millions of people that building an incredible body requires expensive equipment. Well, I don't think that's true. And by the end of this video, you will understand why. When I first wanted to get in shape, I thought the first step was buying equipment and then joining a gym, then finding the perfect workout split. But looking back, I wasn't actually training, I was preparing to train. And I think millions of people are stuck in the exact same place. Let's say you're motivated today. You wake up, you pack your clothes, you drive, there's traffic on the way, you find parking, you wait for machines, the gym is crowded, you commute back home, you shower. How long did your 1 hour workout actually take? Now, compare that to walking into your living room. One of the biggest traps in fitness is thinking you're making progress by simply collecting more gear. Resistance bands, pull-up bar, adjustable dumbbells, new shoes, better headphones, another workout program. Sometimes we spend so much time preparing to train that we never actually become better at training. I call this fitness mental masturbation. It feels productive, but nothing meaningful actually happens. So what actually makes a muscle grow? Is it a machine, a barbell, a cable, or is it simply challenging the muscle more than last time? When I could do 20 push-ups, push-ups stopped challenging me. So did I need to buy a bench press? No, I simply adopted other push-up variations. Diamond push-ups, decline push-ups, one-arm push-up. The exercise changed. My body weight did not. The leverage did. When you lift your own body, you're not just moving external weight. You're learning how to control yourself. But I think the biggest advantage of calisthenics has nothing to do with saving money. It has nothing to do with convenience. It has nothing to do with needing equipment. The biggest advantage is that your body is forced to learn. When you lift a dumbbell, you're learning how to control the dumbbell. When you lift your own body, you're learning how to control yourself. And those are two very different skills. Think about standing on one leg. It sounds easy until you actually try it with your eyes closed. Suddenly, your body has to make tiny adjustments every second to stop you from falling over. That's balance. It's not something you consciously think about. It's something your nervous system learns through practice. Every push-up, pull-up, pistol squat, or handstand progression teaches your brain and muscle to communicate more efficiently. You're constantly balancing your own body in space. Now, coordination is simply different parts of your body working together. Think about a pull-up. Your hands are pulling, your shoulders are stabilizing, your back is contracting, your core is bracing, your legs are staying tight, and your grip is working. Everything has to work together. If one link becomes weak, the whole movement breaks down. You're not just building stronger muscles, you are building a stronger system. Now, one thing that beginners don't realize is that strength and stability are not the same thing. You can have strong muscles and still have unstable joints. For example, think about carrying a heavy shopping bag. Your muscles might be strong enough to lift it, but if your shoulder isn't stable, then it doesn't feel secure. Because calisthenics constantly forces your body to stabilize itself without relying on a machine. Many movements naturally challenge the muscles around your joints as well. Now close your eyes for a second. Do you know exactly where your elbows are? What about your feet, your shoulders, your hips? Your brain does. That's called body awareness. The more you move your body through space, the better your brain becomes at knowing exactly where each body part is. And that's one reason why experienced gymnasts and calisthenics athletes move with such incredible precision. Now imagine two people. Both of them can bench press 100 kilograms. One weighs 70 kilograms and one weighs 120 kilograms. Who's stronger? Depends what you mean by strong. If I ask both of them to climb a wall, do 10 pull-ups, walk on their hands, or perform a muscle-up, the answer might look very different. Relative strength simply means how strong you are compared to your body weight. Here's something worth thinking about. Your body doesn't care whether you're inside a gym. Life isn't made up of bench presses and leg presses. Life is made up of climbing stairs, getting off the floor, carrying groceries, picking up your children, reaching overhead, running, jumping, catching yourself if you trip. Movement quality is how well your body performs those everyday tasks. The better you move, the easier life becomes. And that's why someone who can perform clean pull-ups, pistol squats, L-sits, and handstand progressions often develops not only impressive muscle but also impressive control over their own body. Let me ask you something. If building an incredible body required equipment worth thousands of dollars, who benefits from that idea? Let's think about it. If you believe you need expensive machines before you can make progress, then naturally you look for machines to buy. Now, there's nothing inherently wrong with selling equipment. Most people enjoy it and get great use from it. The question is simply this: is it really necessary for the average beginner? And then there are supplements, fat burners, pre-workouts, protein powders. Some of these products have solid evidence behind them. Others are marketed much more aggressively than the evidence supports. The important question isn't, does this product exist? It is, do I actually need it right now? Think about social media. What's more exciting to film? Is it someone doing 10 perfect push-ups or someone showing off the newest piece of gym equipment? New products create new content, and new content attracts attention. Even training programs sometimes fall into this trap. Many promise secret exercises, secret methods, and secret routines. But muscles don't grow because an exercise is secret. They grow because they are challenged consistently. Every year, new apps appear promising to optimize every part of your training. Now, tracking your workouts can absolutely be useful, but no app can do the push-ups for you. Do you notice the pattern? Everything in fitness is marketed as something you need before you can begin. Equipment, memberships, accessories, apps. But what if the most powerful training tool you've ever owned has been with you your entire life? Your own body. Imagine starting today. No commute, no waiting, no membership, no excuses. Just you, your body, 30 minutes. Everything I've shown you today comes down to one idea. You don't need more equipment. You need a better plan. That's exactly why I built Titan Foundation 90. Not to give you hundreds of random workouts, but to show you how to make your own body progressively harder to control until you're stronger, leaner, and more athletic than you ever thought possible. If you're ready to stop collecting equipment and start collecting results, then click the link in the description and I'll see you inside.